How's it going, everyone? Bobby Digital here, bringing you another gameplay video. This time it's some Fallout 4. Remember when your Fallout 4 looked like this, all bland? First of all, look at my dog. He is so bad to the bone. He's just gonna take out all these zombies or whatever you want to call them. Remember when Fallout 4 used to look all drab and dreary and very bland and brown? Well, I'm going to show you some mods that really do ramp up the inversion a lot, and they add so many things. They change this game. They make it so much better. Not that Fallout 4 was ever bad, but they just make it a lot better. This mod right here you're seeing, first of all, look at the environment. This is called Green in the Commonwealth. It just adds all this lush environment, trees, all these other, you know, different landscapes and things like that. It just really makes the game a lot better. I mean, look at Chernobyl. Like, if you look at Chernobyl, how long ago that catastrophe, that nuclear power plant or whatever it was that went off, it's unlivable. But the green has come back in that land. It's not brown. It's not like a wasteland. Go look at pictures of it. The life in that grass and the trees and nature is coming back. And this is another mod. It's called Wet. What it does is it adds a lot better visual effects to the water. I also have another mod called Vivid Weathers, which adds a lot more rain. It makes the the nights darker, a lot more spooky. You know, adds snowstorms. It adds a lot of different weathers. This one here that I'm showing you here is it's called NCR Veteran Ranger Armor. This is an armor from Fallout New Vegas, and someone had brought it into this, and they really did a good job. It's the only armor I'll ever wear now. This other mod I'm showing you here is the World War II Colt 1911 pistol. You won't see weapons like this in Fallout 4. But just look at the nature, how this mod just makes the environments. It changes the game. Even if you beat the game and you put this mod in, it just feels like a different mod, a different game. I also have a backpack mod that's in a mod called Dog Meat's Armor. Okay, so Dog Meat, with this armor you get a backpack for yourself and a backpack for Dog Meat. But you also see that I have two companions. I have Codsworth, the robot, and the dog. This is a mod called Everyone's Best Friend, where you can have two companions, Dog Meat and another one, with you at all times, as long as it's dog meat. This other mod I'm showing you here is the MK14 EBR. This is now my most favorite gun in the game. This is it's an MK14 marksman rifle, and you can just see how powerful it is here. You can mod all these weapons that I'm showing you too. You can change them, upgrade them, and they're just so much cooler than the guns, the vanilla guns in Fallout. Let's move on to this next showcase. I'm going to show you how Vivid Weathers, the mod I was telling you about earlier, it changes the nights to just be more darker and more spooky. Especially when you're playing on survival mode, where you can't save until you sleep. You don't really want to sleep until you're tired either. So just wandering around when it's dark like this, it's like a Resident Evil game sometimes. It's just really cool. And what I have that goes really good with this is called Pip-Boy Light Cast Shadows. This Pip-Boy Light Cast Shadows mod changes the lighting, so whenever you turn on a light or a lamp or your Pip-Boy, it reflects the shadows realistically. Before, there was no reflections with shadows. When you turn the Pip-Boy light on, it would just be green. That mod changes it. I'm going to give you a better close-up of these weapon mods. This is the Walther 99 pistol. A lot of modifications with that. You can make it a silencer, all that stuff. This is the World War II Colt 1911 45 ammunition. Next one here I'm going to show you is the MK14 EBR. Three of my favorite weapon mods. They're so cool. The skins, the artist that did them is fantastic. This I'm showing you here an effect with the Pip-Boy. So this is what I was telling you, Pip-Boy Light Cast Shadows. See, the Pip-Boy realistically wouldn't cast shadows behind me and behind my arm. It would only cast it where the light was directing, and that's what this mod does. So before, it would just be a green aura all around, and it didn't make any sense. Like, how can light even pass through objects? It can't, unless it's glass. So, and that's what you'll see when I turn on this this mask that I have that works with the NCR Veteran Ranger armor. You put a mask on and your goggles light up, and you can see how the goggles, when I turn them on, will reflect on my shirt. I think I'm going to show you that in a minute. Actually, we'll get a close-up on the first-person view of these weapons. But just look at the skyline too from this Vivid Weathers mod. Even the thunder, you can see it's a lot better visuals. So let me put on a mask here, and I'll show you the light and how it casts a reflection on my shirt. The normal game wouldn't do that, so you can turn it on and off. You can actually change that mask to have night vision, to have advanced targeting. When I turn it on, not only will it cast a shadow, it casts a reflection on my shirt. When I walk up to this power armor, it also casts a reflection against the power armor, and when I get in it, you'll see it. It'll go inside the power armor, reflecting the power armor as well inside. This power armor actually is another mod called Armor of the Storyteller. There's a whole backstory to this storyteller and a whole lore to this storyteller armor. It's on YouTube, and you can look it up. Just search ShoddyCast. It's one of his video series. Really good stuff. But this armor is so well done. Even you can modify it. You can add different pieces of armor to it. You'll see I have like this targeting sensor on my shoulder. It gives me better. I can actually track targets. Very cool stuff. Very immersive. I'm not into like all them crazy mods. I like the immersive stuff, and I'm going to show you here. This is another great mod for the survival mode. This is called Campsite, and what this is this is great for survival mode because you can't save until you sleep. So if you're going on, and there's no fast travel either, so if you're going on a long journey to a quest, you can go ahead and use this mod to drop a fire pit, put down a cooking pot. You can put down a lantern, tent, sleeping bags. I'm gonna pop a sleeping bag down for my dog meat, right here, and he can actually interact with it. And right here, I'm gonna tell him to go lay down on it, and he'll do the animation to lay down on the bed. And you can even like interact with him there. You can pet him and stuff. And this here, you can utilize the campfire to cook your meats out there, which is for survival mode. Obviously, you're gonna get hungry and thirsty, so you craft your food there on the go. Do it that way, and you'll see me. I think I'm gonna pet dog meat, another cool little thing. And if you have other companions with you that are human, right now I have Codsworth, but if you have other companions that are human, they'll sit around the fire and they'll just warm their hands and stuff like that. And you can sleep and save your game. And also too, you can pick this stuff up, pack it up when you're ready to go. Really cool stuff. Very immersive. I really like this weather mod. You can see the fog that comes in. Not only is it rain, but it's also snow and all these things. You're going to see a lot of the mods in action right here. I'm going to show you a lot of little clips here of me using them. But let me just go through the list of them. Green in the Commonwealth, that was the grass and tree mod. Vivid Weathers is the environment, the weather systems and everything. Everyone's Best Friend is the mod that lets you take dog meat and another companion at all times. Enhanced blood textures, really enhances the blood splatter and all that stuff. Campsite, I just showed you Campsite, lets you save and pitch a tent for survival mode. Dog Meat's Armor. Dog Meat's Armor is the backpack you can craft for yourself and for dog meat. Walther P99, that was that silenced pistol. MK14 EBR, excuse me. That was that marksman rifle I was showing you. The World War II Colt 1911. That was that 45 handgun. Armor of the Storyteller. That's that armor you see me wearing, the power armor. Pip-Boy Light Cast Shadows is the Pip-Boy Light, the effect of light that I showed you. The NCR Veteran Ranger Armor, which is that armor mod that I was showing you. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the clips. I'm just going to showcase them right here. Again, don't expect a lot of action. This is just for those immersion mods and people who really like to get immersed in their game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bobby Digital, signing out.